The wahala wey Peter Obi don dey enter, wey dem don dey take hit am from life, left, right, center. Even after the election, e be like say e come plenty pass the one wey dey before election. Wetin dey happen? From one thing to the other, leaked video, yes daddy video, I mean sorry, audio, and then all of that. Now na im the guy go just, I can't imagine a man going about his regular normal business and he's just been accosted just because he's being accepted, he's being celebrated everywhere, he's accepted, he's the man of the people, he's the man people want, and all of that is the man majority wants, both the young and the old. And now they say now go wait for am for some persons gone go dey impersonate am. They just wan spoil im name, but you no fit spoil im name. Na the truth be that. Everybody wey get hand for inside this yamayama wey dem dey take do Peter Obi, they no reach. They no reach. You see, e get one place wey dem wey be say dem wan dey fight dem Peter and Paul, dem John, all of them for inside Acts of the Apostles. Na im one man, one prophet amongst them, na im the man look others, look all of them wey dey plan the stuff. He say, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. He said, if we continue like this, he said, we'll just find ourselves fighting against God. And you know what? You can't fight God and win. That's the truth. Except say he just release you. You can't fight God and win. So please, let us watch this video and share this video. Let it go viral. Touch the notification button so that in case you haven't done that, so that, I mean, yes, let's move. Okay, the Apex Igbo social cultural body Ohanaeze Ndigbo has condemned last week's week's report attempt to arrest the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi in London, the UK, as a move by political enemies. Well, Ohanaeze said any plots to embarrass and pull down Peter Obi because he had decided to legally pursue the mandate believed to have been given him by Nigerians will continue to fail. Obi was said to have been interrogated at Heathrow Airport, London on April 7 over his identity. Obi disclosed this to longtime ally Professor Stella Okuna, who served under him in many capacities when he was the governor of Anambra State. The sole aim of faking Obi's identity was to use his name to commit crime in London and other parts of the world so as to get him implicated in dubious and criminal activities and rope him into any number of offenses to get him out of the political space, especially Nigeria political space, Ohanaeze held. I mean, unlike some other persons that have cases in the US and all of that, unlike the SPV and all of that, you don't find anything implicating on Peter Obi. Which other choice? I mean, when I see people, when I hear people make certain statements, I just wonder, like, are you serious? Can you be serious like this? Like, are you telling the truth? Like, do you mean what you are saying? Say we go see road for ground like this, now all of us go dey put head for inside bush. Say we go see truth for ground like this, now all of us go dey follow lies. Well, in her account of what Obi told her, that's talking about Professor Stella Okuna, what Obi told her, as narrated in her Facebook account, Professor Okuna, in the piece she titled, What Obi is Going Through, Does Any Human Being Deserve This Type of Shocking Intimidation and Emotional Torture, narrates how it happened at Heathrow. Today, 11th April 2023, I was shocked beyond words to hear from His Excellency Mr. Peter what he went through when his British Airways plane landed at Heathrow Airport, London in the early morning of Friday, 7th April 2023. He was talking to me at the official opening of the Specialist Hospital of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, Sister Nkwo. He had arrived at the event after flying in from London. His presence heralded by the usual ear-splitting ovation that accompanies him everywhere everywhere nowadays. In fact, have you noticed that the ovation is now more even after the election than it was before the election? Have you noticed it? Sincerely speaking, it's more. It's more. Just say Peter Obi is here without seeing him. Fake it. People will still hail. Well, as the most outstanding pillar of the foundation hospital, the Reverend Sister were full of expectation that he would attend. So were we, members of the governing board of the Immaculate Hospital, yeah, and I mean, Sister's healthcare system. Although there was also anxiety about whether he would be able to make it, being outside Nigeria. I actually had no idea. I beg your pardon. I actually had no idea he had traveled out of the country until the ovation. Please take this. I actually had no idea. I take that again because I want you to get the whole story. I want you to get the whole story. Just pay attention. I actually had no idea he had traveled out of the country until the ovation over his presence in a London church went viral in the on the internet. You remember that? You remember that? That's the way you know where he is part time. It's not like you know what I'm talking about. It's like where is this person? Where did you go? Where? One thing that we need to realize is that the moment you become a superstar, you can't hide. You become a man of the people, you can't hide anymore. Wherever you go, people know. People just know where you are part time. People just know where you are part time. They say he entered this house. They say he's in that house. They say he went there. He's here. He's there. He's there. That's the way it is. He said, I would never have imagined he would be able to go anywhere so soon after his energy snapping marathon visit on 6th of April to Paul University, Regina Cali Hospital, and other health facilities, where he went about touching lives in his usual quiet, philanthropic manner. His whirlwind activities that day in Anambra State and beyond were another eloquent testimony to Mr. Peter Obi's incredible stamina and multitasking capacity. To be able to fly out of the country that night made this capacity even more incredible. Landing in London, Peter Obi joined the usual queue to pass through immigration, and that was when his ordeal began. He was stopped, I beg your pardon. He was stopped and questioned for a long time and subsequently handed a detention note and told to wait for further interrogation and investigation. This was terribly unusual for a man who had lived honorably in the UK for a long time. In the face of this harassment, some well meaning Nigerians, knowing who he is, raised their voices in protest, demanding to know why he was being treated that way. Then came the shocking revelation by the immigration officer who told him that his identity was duplicated. This revelation has definitely set off alarm bells. For people who are knowledgeable about such matters, this is a very dangerous development because the implication is that someone is impersonating Peter Obi and that someone could implicate Obi in all manner of dubious and even criminal activities and rope him into any number of offenses. He could get Obi framed for one criminal act or another. The frightening scenario of what can happen is unimaginable. This is the height of it all for a man who has been under sundry intimidation and emotional torture, bugging off his phone and those of his wife and children, keeping him constantly under surveillance, calling him names, putting him under severe pressure to leave or run away from the country, wrongly accusing him of negative things he knows absolutely nothing about, etc. As he was telling me his ethereal tale of woe at Nkpo today, I could see a man who was in severe pain and under unbearable stress, who many would expect to be at the point of despair. But as he confirmed, he is ready to suffer this pain and is as determined as ever to pursue the path which he has chosen to enable him arrive at the destination which well-meaning people in Nigeria and far beyond expecting him to arrive at. This is the destination where Nigerians will be able to live in a secure and productive country which they, particularly the young generation, will be proud to call their own. Ahead, I suppose he told me all this confidentially. My very sincere apologies, Your Excellency, for breaking this confidentiality. But history beckons, and I cannot keep quiet. Professor Okuna was quoted as saying. Ohanaeze has kicked, you know, to that effect, reacting to Ohanaeze Ndigbo's to this, condemn the embarrassment and evil plot to rope Peter Obi, saying all of them will fail in Jesus' name. I add that to it because we saw they were going to they wanted to rope him with women. They planted all sort of women at his hotel rooms during campaign and all of that. It is very unfortunate for those who want to rope in Obi and embarrass him. However, it was good it happened. After this, there will not be such a thing again anywhere in the world as they have been exposed. They have exposed their plots to the world, to the whole world. But whoever is playing this, such is wasting time and energy. It is very clear to the world that the man is a man of integrity and law abiding who had been pursuing his mandate legally. So any plot to rope him, I am embarrassed. And embarrass him will continue to fail. They are being exposed. It is unfortunate that some Nigerians still want us backward. Uh, but we will resist it. Nigerians will resist it. The youth will resist it because they want a future. Ohanaeze said it through the National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Alex Shidozie Ogbonnaya. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I didn't say anything. No. I didn't say anything. It is serious matters on ONIF TV. You share this video with others. Let it go viral. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you.